Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible, into position and cover the spaces.
So we're up and running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. He's had it taken off him. And he's lost his man here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him. That makes him a very stern test for any opposition attacker here.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Cristiano Ronaldo, and the finish! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! A finish of true class! And Portugal score first! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, good-looking ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shot could be on. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, good-looking ball. Now he's off and running. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Ruben Neves takes a shot! Superb by Neves! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. He gave it plenty and some, smashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
21, Ruben Neves.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Great vision. Nuno Mendes. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nice touch. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's played in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're threatening to fly away here.
After 29 minutes is number 7.
You know, you just know there is no stopping that. Yeah.
Absolutely loving this.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's João Felix. And he's let fly. And he should have made it 4.
Portugal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
João Felix. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Joao Felix! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Bruno Fernandes. Closing in on, great chance! And he stuck it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Portugal are having a ball here.
There will be
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. And here's the chance to counter. Shifted it to the flank. He's picked his way through. Oh, greatly! And that's a sharp finish. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Iran are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Iran get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Nuno Mendes. And for the first half, that is that. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And a quick reminder
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Portugal enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. So off we go again. Ruben Dias. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a searching pass. He's in plenty of space here. Too much on that, it's gone out. This is a promising build-up. Mendes cuts it out. Gonzalo Ramos. He's a sharp little ball here. João Cancelo. That is good alertness. Distributed tidily. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find. Oh, that's fab. Decent chance! Well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 59 minutes is number 9,
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
the attendance for this
Excellent
match
challenge
was
there,
80,113.
uncompromising.
That was lovely, that.
Harrier hit! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Nuno Mendes. Threads one in. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cristiano Ronaldo, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's made its way to him. Iran couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has not gone well. So what can they make of this? Pinches it off him. Ruben Neves, given the lift of his goal. Good ball over the top. Oh, no joy this time.
Substitution for Iran, number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field, number 18, number 15. Substitution.
Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. Forwards and with intent. Pass somewhat off target. 75 minutes played. Can he get it through? That has been cut short. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking to play him in. And the shot! And a neat finish! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
After 79 minutes is number 3.
Iran have opted to make another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And a header! And he can thump it away. Now it's Trincao!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. This looks promising. That's tidy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Trincao. Foot in. And the number on the board is 3. That's destined for the flank. In with the challenge. Vitinha. That's a cute ball. So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
There's the whistle. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Now it's Semenyo. Now it's Williams. Oh, he's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this team can do themselves a real favour by getting the best out of this player, Kudus. He's such a powerful and intelligent runner, but I wouldn't say he's a great crosser of the ball. For me, he needs to be in a more central role, where he can make use of his strength, agility, dynamism, and all of that space around him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Portugal with the corner, they're first. Abdul Samed with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Ayew. He has found the way through. No outsmarting him this time. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gonzalo Ramos picks it up out. Joao Felix! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's hoisted clear. And the shot! Neither side yet able to find the net. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, good-looking ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kudus has it in a wide position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's picked out the run.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Partey. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's picked his way through. And he whips, he's rising! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
He is through here. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Half an hour played now. Now it's Semenyo. Ayew. Ghana are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Space for him to turn and look. Real chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Abdul Samed, and it's Kudus. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Salisu calmly anticipates. Abdul Samed. Salisu. This is a promising build-up. That is good alertness. Bruno Fernandes. Not the most accurate pass. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Williams.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he shoots! Superb from Ramos! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Portugal score first! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. And they win it back again.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
He's a sharp little ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Ayew. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Portugal just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Vamos aplaudir a entrada em campo dos nossos jogadores.
The second period is underway.
Portugal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Iñaki, chance for a shot! And a neat finish! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tries to get it clear. Referee's given a throw. Ayew. Now it's Semenyo. Williams. And he's managed to get free. Iñaki Williams. Oh, this is a terrific run. Thinks about the shot. Shot at goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's forced to go back. Salisu. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass. Oh, he's all alone. Takes a shot! Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Portugal leading now. Kudus. Partey, nicely spread. Well timed, excellent interception. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Cleared without hesitation. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Semenyo was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Gonzalo Ramos really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Portugal do have a chance to counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found space here. He's found a way through. And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Portugal choosing to make the first change.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Well, some astute defending there. And he cuts out the supply. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ayew has the space to scheme. Played in. Williams! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Partey. Picks out brilliant. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? So close to drawing level.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
This looks promising. Now, what about this cross? João Neves. And here's João Felix. There's the shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
João Felix really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Portugal are making a change now. Gonçalo Ramos taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 9. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 18.
Vitinha. That has been slung wide. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he was quick to react. Oh, easy pickings there.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's shifting through the gears here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Vamos ter 5 minutos de compensação.
Looking for options for movement. Look at the space and the shot! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have stolen level at the last.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Substituição para Portugal.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Now that is a hefty challenge. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Gonçalo Inácio gets it away. Williams. Spread it left. Rafael Leao gets into a good position. He's got away. Showing good feet. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most... So that means another 30 minutes football. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. And if you're just back, the action is back underway already. Portugal pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Tries to play it through. Kudus. Abdul Samed. And Williams.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! And he nearly went all the way.
Rafael Leao can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. He's looking wide. And it's Ayew. He's had it taken off him. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Shoots! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And here's Kudus. Now, can they get him away? He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. So this is it, one goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? He's shifted it to the flank. Ayew.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Trincao. That's going wide left. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. In towards the back stick. Corner number 2 then. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Portugal have their third corner. Vitinha with the short one. Great chance! And again! And a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Quite a game this, all square again. No, that's been intercepted. Bernardo Silva. Rapidly approaching the end. It does seem that we are headed for penalties. He's found the way through.
I think we might be...
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No, it's Ayew. That's a good ball out wide. Threads one in. He's through here. Good take, and is he in? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Kudus! Seydu receives it in a good position here. Looking for the run. Now there's a fine ball. Vega clears without hesitation. Vitinha, well played, well sorted out. Sulemana. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. Portugal take this the distance.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. Cristiano Ronaldo is first to take the long walk. And he's got and missed it. The rueful look says everything.
I don't think he ever really looked comfortable, put too much pressure on himself.
Up steps the man with the armband. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Ayew is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, you're not going to save that. So both teams on the board. Vega, the third man up.
I suspect he's just overthought that, Peter. It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
We're on to number 3 here.
Never looked particularly convincing for me. Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Vitinha is the fourth man to step forward for them.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Rafael Leao, the last of the designated 5. That's a brilliant read. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Diogo Costa facing match point. And that will do it. Portugal bow out. Defeat sealing their fate. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch. Very painful.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we rise now for the English national anthem. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? Portugal have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in wide players, these combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
We're up and running then. He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Mendes.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Punched away. James. Rogers, and the shot! Goal! England! England take the lead. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's managed to get Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. England have the chance to go the other way. Rice. Oh, strongly challenged there. Joao Felix. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Stones robs him of possession. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he goes cross-field. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Ramos. And he's straight offside.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Kane. Rodgers. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's on it. Can he get away? Showing great feet there. He's picked his way through. England are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
João Felix. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Ramos. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Portugal are level! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a goal kick. João Cancelo. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Ruben Neves. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Played into space. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
And here's Ramos. Rice. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. And here's João Felix. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Anderson. It's a pretty loose pass. Gonçalo Inácio. Vitinha. And it's Cancelo. And that's aimed into the middle.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Vitinha. Gonçalo Ramos receives it in a good position here. That pass has been well intercepted. Gonçalo Ramos. And the finish! Nearly, but not quite. James. Now Stones. Rice. Rodgers has found the net here, of course. He's looking wide. Now it's Rashford. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Portugal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Good ball, good take. It's played through for him. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And yes, it's him again. Portugal have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Saka. Great vision. He's got away. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, crossbar! Bruno Fernandes. Here's Joao Felix. Gonzalo Ramos. He is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
That's good running with the ball. Stones does well to get it back. Gonzalo Ramos wins the duel this time. Tries to play it through. And he's managed to get rid. Portugal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rodgers. Nicely weighted ball. James flashes it across. Ruben Dias clears it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Not the most accurate pass. And he's forced to go back. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 11. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 6. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
James. Chooses to go crossfield, and it's Bellingham. Well time, excellent interception. Ruben Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. And this is Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Kane. Pinches it off him. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pass somewhat off target. Quality ball. Bruno Fernandes.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 20. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Portugal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Ambitious ball here. Kane. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
England drag themselves back again.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Vitinha. Oh, what has happened? Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now.
At this stage, they need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. Cross into the box. Tries to get it clear. And it's Rice. Now it's Kane. Oh, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chance! Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now, can they get him away? And here's Palmer. He's had it taken off him. Vitinha. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Abandona o relvado.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Portugal conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Burn. He's being urged to shoot. That's going wide left. Played in with purpose.
Well played and well cleared.
Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva makes a dash for it. Well, that has not gone well. Konsa. Alexander-Arnold. That's gone for a throw-in. Time for a change in personnel.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 21. Número 17.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Número 12.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Vega. And here's Kane. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Trincao. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, there's the clearance. Bellingham. Played for Stones. And it's Rice. Now Mainu. And it's Palmer. This looks promising. Palmer.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Caught offside that time. Foden. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Encourage the... So just 15 minutes still to come. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. And we are already back underway. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bernardo Silva. Bellingham. Burn. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. No, that's been intercepted. So not long left in this now. It does seem that we are headed for penalties. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Stones. Looking for options for movement. Picked out brilliantly. Decent chance! Real chance! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Foden. Bernardo Silva. Into the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So here comes the ultimate pressure moment. Penalties are imminent. So the calm before the storm. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And no mistake.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Now it is the turn of the captain. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Great penalty, outwitted the keeper. And he duly obliges. Trincao, the third man up.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
Foden is the third man to step forward.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Vega is fourth up. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
Oh, you're not going to save that.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
You can cut the tension with a knife.
We're talking about a pressure penalty.
It's saved, and it's over. So that is it, the end of the road. Your reflections then, Jim?
Portugal really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but even so, it was just disappointing on a lot of levels.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Spread to the right. Just eases him off the ball. Ruben Neves. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely spread. Back towards the middle. Inacio spots it and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a... There's the shot! A potential goal of...
His instincts.
Godoy. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Godoy. Stood up well to him there. And here's Ramos. He's having a pop! No goals as yet. It's a pretty loose pass. Godoy, distributed tidily. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, cracking ball. Shoots! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Panama have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum.
And the shot! And he has his goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he was quick to react. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Ramos. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a shade optimistic. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's found a way past. He's played it back. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes. Gonzalo Ramos. And this is Ronaldo. Goes for goal! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Godoy, tidy with his distribution. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. João Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Over to the right flank. And it's Vitinha. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's been shifted off it. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, brilliant from Bruno Fernandes! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Portugal have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Nuno Mendes.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
João Felix. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Godoy. Spread neatly. That's tidy. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Portugal have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Portugal are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we are back on the way. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. He's found space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is a little undercooked. Somewhat off target. Godoy. João Cancelo wins the duel this time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gonzalo Ramos. He's shifting through the gears here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Ruben Neves. Bruno Fernandes does have his name on the score sheet, of course. So we've reached the hour mark. Portugal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Ramos. Not the most convincing of passes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Godoy. Joao Felix, who has set up 2 goals. Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Panama can now introduce the first of their substitutes. He has found the way through. Knocks it into space. And the pass is intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. That's a super give and go. Cleared without hesitation. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to play it through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8. Número 21. Vão dar
Ruben
o seu
Dias.
lugar. Número 20.
Bernardo Silva.
Número 12.
Passing is crisp
Está
and
a acontecer
sharp.
uma substituição.
He's on it, can he get away? Played out to the left flank. Gonzalo Ramos. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now, loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nuno Mendes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that was nowhere near his best.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And the finish! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Godoy. And he's intervened well there. Gonzalo Inacio. Gonzalo Ramos is hiring after that one. No, he's not getting his way this time. That's a good ball out wide. He is through here. He's a sharp little ball here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Caros espectadores, por favor visitem a loja oficial do estádio se pretendem adquirir lembranças.